That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction
Mondays.
Monday.
On Tuesday. All right, Chris, what do you got over there?
Hey, what's up, Rich?
I'm doing all right, thank
guys,
you.
You good?
I'm doing great, thank you.
How's coffee? Any coffee to stay
I'm
awake?
good, man.
Oh, okay, great.
How's my energy level, don't you think?
You're not bad.
No, it was higher register. Okay. What else? What do you
Not
got?
higher
What do you got?
register, Rich. The Browns gave the rest of the league the blueprint
Get out of here.
on how to stop Purdy in the Niner offense.
Yeah, which is what? Knock out McCaffrey, knock out Debo, knock out Trent Williams, or hobble him, and then send a Hall of Famer in Myles Garrett that most of the teams don't have, along with the rest of the defensive coordinator who is just as locked in as anybody else in the league, and Jim Schwartz. Send them towards Brock Purdy in Cleveland. Is that the blueprint? Get out of here.
Don't forget the rain
And the rain.
and the wind.
Yeah, so let's not go a little bit too crazy here. The Browns deserve the tip of the cap, man, and they're a top 5
Historically good
defense.
defense
They
right now,
are
yeah.
terrific. They are terrific. But showing a blueprint? No, thank you. I'll say it's an overreaction.
Purdy kind of stunk.
Purdy had his worst game yet.
All right.
Yeah. He's on Thursday's Rich Eisen Show. Be careful. Be careful, because you know how I feel about him.
I think he's great. He's
Thank
your
you.
fourth son. How about this one? I know you
After Baker Mayfield?
After Baker Mayfield.
Okay,
Your
and my two
actual
actual sons. Yeah, thank you.
The Jets defense, Rich, I know you liked watching them play.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm glad that Salah walked back those embarrassed comments because that was a bad look.
We'll talk about that.
The Jets defense is good enough to carry them to the playoffs, even with less than play from Zach Wilson.
Oh, yeah. 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 They are. Dude,
They win every game 14-12?
why not? Why can't you? It's not optimum, but less than. When you say less than, what are you talking about, less than?
Well, he's a below average quarterback, so just below average quarterback play.
Okay. He's the less than, by the way, is more than what we had from him
that's true.
each week. It is getting better. He is more comfortable. He feels it. Feels himself. Garrett Wilson is enough. With Breece Hall is enough. With that defense is enough for the Jets to make the playoffs. They have finally gotten through the gauntlet. Put up the Jets schedule, please. If you don't mind. I'd appreciate that. Because after their bye week, when they're going to get back their 3 defensive backs that they didn't have in picking off Jalen Hurts 3 times, and they get both Williamses even more healthy, Quinnen and Quincy, my God, that Williams family, they know how to, boy, do they know how to make defenders. At the Giants, home for the Chargers, at Vegas. They can win those 3, pal. They can win those 3. And then at Buffalo, what if they sweep the Bills? Hey, if the Giants look the way that they looked and the Bills look the way they looked against the Giants, Jets come in and they have the opportunity to sweep the Bills and have that in their back pocket. You want to talk about making the playoffs? Black Friday against Miami. And then home for Atlanta, home for Houston. Hey, baby, let's go. Week 18, when Malik Cunningham backs up Bailey Zappi and the U-Haul's already backed up in New England?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Thank you, Bobby. So that's not an overreaction. What else you got, Chris?
Week 18, Rodgers back.
Oh, maybe.
Speaking of the Pats, Rich, it's fire sale time. Get rid of everyone not named Judon and Gonzalez and completely rebuild. What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't.
What a mess.
I can't discount that. I mean, the trade deadline is what, 2 weeks away, correct?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. And in the next 2 weeks, the Patriots play the Dolphins and the Bills.
Yeah, they're going to lose both games by a lot.
So they're going to be 1-7, right?
Yep.
Maybe so.
Gotta go. See ya.
Maybe so. And Zeke, want to send him back to Dallas? You want Zeke back?
Well, this reminds me.
I wouldn't mind it.
Zeke, Bourne, Henry, Ramondre.
They have some people.
Who else?
Gesicki? He's not.
All of them. Bye-bye.
That's not an overreaction. I just don't know if they're going to do it.
What a disaster.
What else?
Speaking of disaster, Drastic inconsistencies in refereeing is hurting the sport and fans' confidence.
No, it's not.
It's been awful. This has been the worst year for NFL officiating.
Dude, it's. I don't think it's appreciably worse than last year or the year before or the year before.
They took over the game in Buffalo, and they tried to ruin the game last night.
It was too much. I agree. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I would like to see them let things go a little bit more.
And then call the obvious stuff.
Like Darren Waller being held.
Being held in the end zone when you're staring right at it.
Yes.
Who cares if you just threw a flag on the play before?
I agree with you 100%. 100% that was a foul. And if it was a foul in the Super Bowl.
Right. It can
On
be a foul on
Bradbury?
Sunday Night Football.
Right? If it's a hold, if that was a hold in the Super Bowl, that was a hold on Sunday Night Football. 100%.
Even though we think they should have let that go in the Super Bowl.
Personally, I would like to have that stuff let go. Yeah, I would. The number of times that stuff's not let go. I mean, there was a moment in the Sunday game in Tottenham where it was a huge play, a tackle eligible play, where Henry ripped it off for like 30 yards, called back because of an illegal formation, because the legally tackle eligible reported as eligible, but he covered up the tight end, and you could see Vrabel go like this. Like, it was that much maybe he was close to covering up the tight end.
Right.
And the refs could probably be like, yeah, that's illegal. That's legal, illegal. And so,
Whiskey.
but I think it's infuriating a lot of people.
Pretty infuriating. It's been
But
a
in
tough
terms
watch.
of hurting the sport and the fans' confidence, I don't know. If you're talking as a gambler, to salute. But for me, just watching the games, I'm still, it's infuriating. I would like them to be better.
Infuriating. Tough to watch.
What else, Chris? But 26 million people still watch Jets and the Eagles. So, I mean, how much is that hurting the sport?
My survivor pick. Thank you. All right.
Oh, you chose the Eagles in New York?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Sorry, pal.
Without your three best corners.
I got it.
Why weren't we throwing it deep, baby? Oh, the whole game. All right, I'm good. The Bengals are the best team in the AFC North.
You just get. No, that's an overreaction, dude.
That guy's back.
That guy's
you see
back.
that guy right there? That guy.
I saw Joe
That's
Burrow is
for the
back.
radio audience.
They,
He's back.
the defense bowed up enough to pick off an otherwise on point Geno Smith a couple times. He was on point in that game. And the red zone problems for Seattle came home to roost. But I saw with my own two eyes the Ravens. And their offense, I would love to see it click a little bit more. I'd love to see more of a passing game that's that dynamic passing game that we saw when Lamar was the MVP.
Wait till
of the league.
after the bye week. I think we'll see that.
Maybe we will. But that defense, I'm telling you, brother. Quan, right? Quan. And Patrick Queen and Kyle Hamilton, who got ejected from that game. Dude, I stood next to him, warm-ups. He is massive. Massive.
Safety.
And the defensive line, too. And they didn't even have Owe on Sunday. They are really good. So that's an overreaction. Lots of time left. You might be right in the long run, but right now that's an overreaction.
All right. A couple things from last night. It kind of pains me to say this, but God, he just missed it. Too many, TJ. You know what I mean? Justin Herbert's not an elite quarterback.
That's an overreaction.
Is it? Elite hair, not elite quarterback.
Elite arm. Elite arm. Elite legs.
Elite.
So you would turn him down right now? Turn him down.
Turn what down? I mean, he's my fantasy quarterback, so I'm very invested in Justin Herbert this year.
So.
But, dude, Keenan Allen
There's
catches
always
everything,
something
and he's
missing.
wide open.
It's always something missing.
There's always something missing.
There is something missing. You going to blame it on him?
Get rid of the ball. I mean, he's the guy that got paid. He's the face of the franchise.
I got it.
He's out there. He can audible to something else, but, dude, let's go.
I'll just call that an overreaction. Dude, 2
Missed
weeks.
a couple of guys in the end zone yesterday.
What week was it? Week 3 in Minnesota.
Like, take the leap.
Week 3 in
Take
Minnesota.
The leap.
That wasn't a leap. Week 3.
Take the leap.
40 or 47.
Take the leap.
Damn near 500
that's
yards.
That's a game right there. You got to win that game.
I understand. You're coming off a bye. You should win at home against the team that just got
But I'm talking
waxed.
about you get the ball back over 2 minutes to go. Like, let's go. Go down the field, win the game.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.